Hey everyone, Jim Midnight Road Garage. Got a quick update video, but first, don't skip ahead. I know some of you are thinking about it, but don't do it. Watch every minute of this update video because there will be free cookies at the end for those of you that do. No, I'm kidding. There's no free cookies. However, there will be a guessing game at the end, so make sure you at least watch the end and can get in on the guessing game. But that's more about that at the end. So you have to wait. It's time for an update. I want to thank all of you that take the time to watch the entire video from start to finish. You guys are the real superheroes. I love seeing huge retention times, and I know you guys do too, because a lot of you that watch the updates, you're other YouTube creators, so you know, I know you guys can appreciate. Let me start by saying it is cold. It turned to slush. See that? Slush. It's been under 20 for a while, and I gotta tell you guys, it sucks. It's just too cold in here to make videos. It's too cold in here to work on cars. You hear that noise? Hear number one? Hear number two? This shit's for the birds. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the temperature in here up to about 40, maybe 45. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. But I'm still drinking cold Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's good. So I haven't done an update in a while. I went someplace where it was even colder. I went to Minnesota. I had to go see my son and his family. Even though it was the middle of winter and it was negative 36 degrees, I went anyway. Don't tell him, I'll probably never do it again. Way too cold. While I was gone though, I did get a couple comments. One that I need to address right now. Somebody wanted a follow-up on Kubota. Here it is. Here's a couple pictures of it right before I got rid of it. Now some of you may remember I traded it for a Jetta, and then I traded the Jetta for an 87 Firebird. Now the 87 Firebird I still have. It's still outside covered in snow. I really, really, really hate the snow and cold weather. But hey, there's that 87 Firebird I was telling you about. Still planning on doing something with it. You'll see another video about that in the future. You might be wondering what's going on with the LS Camaro. Well, still doesn't really run on its own. I can dump some gas in the intake and it will fire up. So the injectors aren't firing for some reason. I thought it was VATs on the PCM. I went through a very long, lengthy process of basically learning PCM Hammer and Tuner Pro RT so that I could actually investigate the PCM without having to take it to someone and pay them, money to look at HP tuners. That probably would have been cheaper. But long story short, and yes, there'll be a video on that. It's not the PCM. It's not the PCM. Back to the drawing board on that. I have to figure out why the injectors are not firing, which might mean, I used a brand new wiring harness. There shouldn't be anything wrong with the wiring, but you know what? Maybe they crossed some wires somewhere. I'm going to have to go through that wiring harness pin by pin and see what I can find. Plenty of sensors that could be disconnected or something like that, or maybe went bad, but it was a running engine when I took it out. Have checked all of the wiring to make sure that everything is connected. The crank sensor's connected, the cam sensor's connected, the mass airflow sensor is connected, map sensor, it's all connected, and everything is grounded and everything has power where it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to dig deeper, but yeah. Now, I am getting ready to make a video on the Camaro. I am going to measure it for a drive shaft. So I think I'm going to use Denny's drive shaft. They have a whole template on how to measure to order a special drive shaft. So I will go through that and then order it, and then when it comes in and I install it. So that's kind of a long-term video. So it's going to be several weeks before that comes out, but that's coming. All right, so you may have noticed some flat tire videos. I was driving home from work. I hit a pothole, came out of the pothole, heard this thunk, 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 thunk. It was like a metallic noise. I pulled over. Here's a picture of the bolt that was in my tire. Obviously, it was too big. It's too big to plug. So I was hoping to make it to a tire place before the bolt came out. I did not. Ended up on the side of the road. Had to change the tire. So that prompted doing a whole video on how to change your tire on the side of the road, using the tools that Chevrolet provides you. Because, not everybody knows how to do that. I've done it before, but, not everyone has. So, and not everyone can really just open up a manual and read it and figure out how to do it. Some people are more visual learners. So it might be easier for them just to search for it on YouTube, look it up, and then they'll be on their way. Now, funny thing, of course, when I went to pick up the tire, I picked up a screw in my front tire and ended up getting a flat on that, which I then did a how to plug a tire video because it was small enough I could just plug it, so I plugged it. So that's the story on the flat tire videos coming out in quick succession, which probably bored the crap out of some of you. You got to have that evergreen content. So, people will be watching those forever. And, keep in mind, these update videos, these channel update videos, these are for my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, we'll just hit the subscribe button and become one. But, a lot of the people that watch these are content creators as well. So, guys, you guys like to see high retention times. So do I. So, anyways, help me out. Watch the whole video. As you probably already figured out, I really hate the winter. I hate the cold. I hate the snow. There's nothing I like about it. And so I haven't been very motivated to make videos. I've literally had the heaters running in here for a couple hours now just so I can make this video. But this has allowed me a little bit of downtime to go through some of my older stuff that you guys have never seen because all I ever did was post it to Facebook. So if you've seen some older videos popping up on the channel lately, that's what that is. That's me not wanting to come out here and just making sure that I'm putting some content up because A, I like doing it, and B, YouTube likes it when I do it because if you're not putting up new content, they really don't support your channel very well if you don't put out new content. So you may see more shorts than long form videos like this simply because I can make shorts really quick. Warm weather's coming, I hope. And when it does, I'll be back to making longer videos. I have lots of them planned. I did a test run on one of them, but again, it was freezing cold out here. Here, just watch this clip. Hey everybody, this is Jim, Midnight Road Garage, and today I'm here with my good friend Brianna.
Hi!
And we're going to show you how to open the hood and check the fluids on this 2016 Cherokee. Yeah, it was so cold that we had to hit some moonshine before we started making videos. The videos it didn't come out as planned. As a matter of fact, there were a couple parts of the video that I just completely forgot to make. So you'll never see that entire video, but there's a couple of bloopers from that. First thing we need to do is reach into the driver's footwell. Blah. First thing we need to do is reach into the driver's footwell and pull.
Make sure we put it back in the dipstick holder.
Dipstick tube.
The dipstick
tube.
We're gonna make sure we put it back in the dipstick tube.
So that's my good friend Brianna. You might see her again in some other videos. Hopefully you will. I was happy to actually teach her how to check her own oil and check the rest of her fluids. So now she'll be able to do that on her own, and she'll be able to open the hood. And that all came out of her calling me and saying, I think my car's overheating. And I said, well, open the hood and see what's going on. She said, I don't know how to open the hood. Yeah, you might see a whole bunch more videos like that. Because if there's one person out there that doesn't know how to open their hood, there's a whole lot more. Expect to see some more kind of basic type videos. And look, for my loyal subscribers, you are not going to hurt my feelings if you don't watch those videos. I mean, seriously, if you see a video that I post where it's like, hey, this is how to check an oil on a 2014, Jeep Wrangler, don't watch it. If you don't have a 2014 Jeep Wrangler, don't watch it. I won't be offended. Don't worry about it. It's cool. You don't have to watch it. Corvette's sitting right there. I still need to do fuel injectors on it and a fuel pressure regulator. It's so cold. I don't feel like doing it. Are you guys sensing a theme? It's cold. But I'll tell you what. The cold never stops me from hunting for project cars. And I found one, and it's a doozy. So check this out. Well, here's my latest. It's a 65 Chevy C10 long bed. So you can see it's a little bit low. Now, here's a pro tip for you. When it's 20-something degrees outside and you have a choice between either $75 to have one of your friends that drives a tow truck tow your project vehicle home, or getting all the snow off your trailer, hooking it up to your truck, driving over there, screwing around with a winch, and it's only 20 degrees, I'll go with the $75 tow every time. Anyways, let's check out the engine. Well, if you're expecting a 283 or maybe a 327, you'd be wrong. It is a 5.3 with a 4L60E transmission out of a, I think a '02 Silverado or maybe a '03 Silverado. But anyway, it's pretty cool, huh? Obviously, there will be more videos on this truck. Well, what do you guys think? Pretty cool 65 Chevy truck, huh? And I got it for a song. Watch the videos on that, which they'll definitely be coming out. That's all I got. I will see you guys down the road. Oh, that's right. I promised you guys a guessing game, didn't I? Okay, well, here it is. Now, all you need to do is put your guess down in the comments below. So I've got another project car, and it's going to show up a couple weeks, few weeks. Not really sure, but when it does, you guys will hear about it. So as you guys know, I bleed red, white, and blue. But my project cars don't have to. So here's your hint.